We were all horrified by Friday's scenes in the Oval Office.
Just a quick reminder.
With us, you start having
not
cards.
playing cards.
Right now, you don't.
You're
playing cards.
Mr. President.
You're playing cards.
Serious.
You're gambling with the lives of
war.
millions of people.
You're
gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III.
Now listeners, Ed Davey lays out the ever-obvious truth that Trump basically can't be trusted.
President Trump's attack on the brave and dignified President Zelensky left everyone shocked and appalled, except, it seems, the honourable member for Clacton.
By the way, whatever the spat that occurred between Trump, Vance and Zelensky, let's, Alex, just look at the very, very big picture to begin with, if I can. We, after 3 years of war, after the Putin invasion, and 1 million battle casualties, almost unbelievable, isn't it? 1 million battle casualties, have a situation now where we either go for a peace deal, or this continues for year after year after year.
Nobody else watching those scenes could fail to understand that we've entered a new era, one where the United States prefers to align itself with tyrants like Putin rather than its democratic partners. On these benches, we've supported the Prime Minister's actions and leadership. Britain leading the world, as we have so many times in the past, bringing together Europe and Canada in London to work towards a just peace that guarantees Ukraine's sovereignty and security. But, Mr. Speaker, we need to reduce our dependency on the United States. Because I say with deep regret, I fear that President Trump is not a reliable ally with respect to Russia. And with that regard, did the Prime Minister discuss with our European allies our proposals for a new rearmament bank and for seizing the tens of billions of pounds worth of Russian assets to support Ukraine? And in his conversations with the Canadian Prime Minister, was he clear that we stand with our Commonwealth ally in the face of President Trump's threats? Mr. Speaker, many of us were confused by Lord Mandelson's comments yesterday.
Yeah, this is Lord Mandelson talking utter shit.
And by the way, I think that Ukraine should be the first to commit to a ceasefire and defy the Russians to follow.
So can the Prime Minister confirm that they do not represent government policy? And does he agree that the British ambassador should not be freelancing on American TV? Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister will have our support if the UK continues to lead with our European and Commonwealth allies for Ukraine's defence and our collective security.
Click here for Nothing is Good Enough for Princess Alex Phillips.